What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to UG Capital Venture. It's your guy CJ, back with another video. As you all know, my goal is to take my $500,000 crypto portfolio and turn that into a multi-million-dollar portfolio during this bull cycle. All right, this is going to be super excited. If you want to see that process, then subscribe to the channel. I might get wrecked and we can all learn from that, or I might go to the moon and we can all learn from that, right? And I want you guys to be able to see this in action. You don't have to, my value proposition, as you guys know, you don't have to go to a Discord or you don't have to pay me anything. I just want to show you guys and we can grow together and communicate together, guys. That's the whole goal. With that being said, in order for me to achieve my goal and actually grow my portfolio, I've got to make some pretty good plays. All right, I've got to make some pretty smart plays. I've made a couple of smart plays already. I want to show you guys one that I think is going to be a great opportunity. It has been a great opportunity for both day trading and a long-term Q4 hold. And that's going to be Trader Joe. All right, Trader Joe. So first off, I'm not a day trader. All right. But I've managed to day trade Trader Joe for the last 2 months, and I've just been using it as a money printer. I'll show you guys how I've been doing that. All right, I try to bring you guys value and not regurgitate the same things that I'm seeing or that you'll see in any other video. All right, so let's hop into Trader Joe for a second. Let me share my screen. So here's the Trader Joe website. It's a DeFi platform on the Avalanche layer 1. All right. The good thing I like about Trader Joe is it's extremely user-friendly. All right. So first I want to show you guys how I day trade Trader Joe. And I'm not a day trader, but this is a simple play you can use to literally print money. Like every week or so, I can print 30%. I can just make 30%, 30%, right? So I can take $1,000 and make it $1,300, then take $1,300 and make it $1,800 or whatever, right? And I can just keep going and keep going and keep going. And this is a strategy. So what I do is let me go and show you guys what the Joe chart has looked like over the last 90 days. All right. So if you look at this chart here, all I do, if you notice, Joe has pretty much been kind of oscillating in the same ranges. All right. I think it's getting ready for a breakout. But if you pay really close attention, for the last 90 days, it's been going between like $3, like the mid $3 and like the mid $2, right? And it's constantly doing that. And what I noticed is that if I just buy Joe, so every time Joe dips to like $2.30, I buy it. And every time it gets to like $3 and roughly 5 cents, I sell it. And that's it. I just do it over and over and over and over and over and over. That's the play. All right. And I'm locking in gains like crazy. And it just keeps doing it. All right. I just noticed that it was doing that. And I just keep doing it. So and what that looks like. So this is how I day trade to print money. All right. I'm just showing you guys this. This is my short-term play on Joe, and I'll show you guys why I believe Joe is a good Q4 hold also. All right, so if you go to this real Trader Joe platform page, because this is a fake one. Notice the URL. This is fake. This is BS. I almost got scammed here. This is the real one. If I go to trade, all I do is I go to Joe and USDT. All right, this is all I do. Once I see that Joe is at roughly $3.05, I sell. Well, the first thing I do is, as you can see, it's $2.60. I wait for it to go roughly $2.20. All right. And all I do literally is I take my USDT and I trade it for Joe. And then I just wait for Joe to hit roughly $3.05. And I trade all the Joe for USDT. And then once Joe is back down to $2.20, I do it over and 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 over. That's all I do. Now, if you don't, this is a very user-friendly platform. So upon doing this and like playing around day trading, literally using Joe as a money printer, I realized that this platform is extremely user-friendly. Like I actually love Trader Joe as a platform. The UI UX is amazing. The user experience is just amazing. Now, as you know, Uniswap on Ethereum, that's the other exchange I've used a lot, and I absolutely hate how it feels, to be honest, right? A lot of times I can't do a trade for a coin. There's never liquidity a lot of the times. The gas fees are terrible. Joe, I don't have any of those problems. Low gas fees, always liquidity. It's just amazing. So that leads me into why I'm so bullish on Joe and why I think it's going to be there's going to be a lot of pump and a lot of backing with Joe when it comes to the Q4 bull run, or just the current bull run in general, right? So that kind of led me to believe, like, man, this is so user friendly, and I'm kind of a believer in this thing. So why do I want to hold Joe long term? I use it as this money printer, but I want to actually hold Joe so I can make some money. So Ethereum is a layer 1. All right, so I had simple logic. Okay, I said, okay, Ethereum is a layer 1. It's worth roughly 500 billion. Okay, so the Uniswap is a DeFi platform on Ethereum, and that's worth roughly 1 to 4% of the value of Ethereum. I'm like, okay, let's look at Binance. So Binance is $100 billion, right? The market cap is 100 billion. So I look, PancakeSwap, 1 to 4% of that, of this value of Binance, that's where PancakeSwap is. All right, so this just made common sense. So I kind of would expect that Avalanche would be in Joe would be the same, would have the same kind of ratios, right? So when I look at Avalanche, I realize that, okay, we got a $20 billion market cap with Avalanche, and what do you know, Joe is in the same percentile, 1 to 4% when it comes to his market cap. Now, layer 1s are going to go crazy in Q4. That's my thesis. That's my investment thesis. All right, so I'm really loaded up on layer 1s. But what we're going to see, and this is just based upon historic fact, historic data, is you see the layer 1s will pump, and then after the layers 1s pump, you'll see their ecosystem tokens start to pump, the DeFi platforms, the NFT platforms, and things like that, right? So what I'm expecting is, you know, a Bitcoin pump and Ethereum pump, you already know. And then eventually that's going to lead to an Avalanche pump. And then that's going to lead to the Avalanche ecosystem pumping, right? And what that's going to do is that's going to eventually hit Joe. All right. Now, what tends to happen is once money hits the layer 1 in a bull run, so let's say $1 billion hits Avalanche, right? Then what happens is once the gains stop, that $1 billion goes and disperses out into the ecosystem, right? But these are a much smaller market cap coins, so they tend to have way more X's than the actual layer 1 does. And what that leads to is overvaluing of the ecosystem tokens temporarily. That's why you see these things go up crazy, and they eventually have to come back down because they almost end up being pumped and dumped to a certain extent. But with that being said, right, Avalanche, so first off, I'm a software engineer, right? So Avalanche is amazing from a development perspective also. There's a lot of development activity going on Avalanche due to a finance structure they have. They have a grant structure that they have, bringing more than $200 million to the platform, yada, yada, yada. So with that being said, guys, I believe Joe is a great opportunity right now. If you don't want to hold Joe, just trade Joe. I believe it's a great opportunity. Look right now, where, as you can see, everything's dropping in the markets right now. If you really want to get into like day trading and play around, because I'm not a day trader, I believe Joe is a good opportunity. So I'm pretty sure we're about to see Joe go back down to the low $2, right? I'm going to be buying it. I'm going to be buying Joe at the low $2. Once I get to the mid to low $3, I've always done $3.05, $3.10. I'll simply trade out and I'll sell the Joe. And I'll keep doing that until I think we're going to have a continuation in the bull run. And I'm going to try to hold Joe at that point and get some of these gains. All right. Hopefully that makes sense for you all. That's one of my strategies. This is not my most aggressive strategy. I see Joe doing a 10x in Q4 and probably lingering on into the early Q1 of next year. But I see Joe actually having a lot of upside and a lot of great potential. I've seen it be a great, I've seen Avalanche be very user friendly, not only from the UI UX perspective from something like Joe, but also from a development perspective. It's also a great ecosystem. So I think it's going to drive a lot of development traffic also. All right. With that being said, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see me grow my portfolio or get wrecked. All right. I think it's going to be a great experience. I appreciate you all so far, and I'll see you in the next video. Like the video if you actually like the video. All right, guys, peace.